I mean, I can't imagine that guy would have to.
Troy Polamalu is in the Hall of Fame.
There you go.
He was part of the 2020 class. That's what I was looking at.
All right. Well, then that.
I'm not a rude podcast partner. I would never do that to you. Never fucking look at my phone while doing the show. And anybody that does that on your fucking shows, I see people do that. That's a bullshit move. Okay. Everybody's
You're really setting me up to then just sit here like, what did you say, Paul?
You're watching a movie.
I was listening.
You're watching Netflix.
My wife always does that. Yeah, you even listening? No, I was listening. What did I just say? You said you were going to go to that thing with your friends.
I heard you.
I got the gist of it.
I did a
She
good
goes,
one.
No, that's not what I said. I'm out there busting my ass on the road.
I had a good one yesterday.
Make it about something else.
Yesterday, Stacy's sitting on the couch and she goes, before the game, before that Monday Night Football disaster, she goes, is it too warm out for a fire? Which was her way of saying, I'd really love for you to make a fire. Now I'm laying on the couch already. And I just go,
oh God, that's such a brilliant line.
I go, she goes, is it too warm for fire? I go, would you want a fire? Do you want me to make a fire? And she goes, I mean, kinda, if you would get up. And I go, yeah. And I just made it. And I just made a nice fire. And then she goes, thank you. And I sat back down and I was just like, all right, I'm ready for some football. Then I got sick to my stomach. Watching.
That's the way to do it, dude.
Yeah. Is it too warm?
I mean, I would have been like, I would have, known what she was doing. You think it's too hot for a fire? I'd be like, oh yeah, definitely too hot.
Yeah, 10 degrees.
Yeah,
colder.
Hey man, we're on the same page. And I just go back, and then she'd fucking just make a face, and I'd start laughing, and then I'd go out and do the fire. I don't do fires out here, dude. LA, man. You're not selling too many fire pits out here in LA. We have Mother Nature turns this place to a fire pit once a fucking year, so not really into it. I've never understood the fire pit, to be honest with you.
I think you have to have some people do it with the stone, but we do it like in our backyard, and we kind of had we have a patio with it. And we just have like a bonfire with people sitting around. The kids love doing like the s'mores and shit, but rains a lot out here. It's different.
Never understood it.
Yeah.
Let's start a fire and just sit there and inhale fucking smoke. It's like, you could put on a jacket that's warm enough.
It is smoky.
I would rather have a couple of whiskeys to warm myself up than it's just never been. Or if you get too close and it's just like, hey, it's just fucking hitting you. Face
you got to move. You got to keep moving for the wind. Yeah.
Oh, it's the worst.
It is the worst. What's going on in your life, Bill? Is everything good?
Yeah, I had a great show last night. I did Jimmy Kimmel, got a free t-shirt. Jimmy's got some of the nicest, softest merch ever. Had a great time on that. And then after that, I went to go to the goddamn Comedy Jam, tried out some new jokes, and then I played 2 songs, and I was totally relaxed, played great, didn't fuck up. Mr. Brownstone played one of the Guns N' Roses. That was a tricky song. Sometimes they go that da 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 da, or they go right to I used to do a little, but a little wasn't doing, and they switch it up just enough for a dumb guy like me. So I was just sort of being like, all right, I know I'm gonna fuck this up at some point, but I'll be able to recover. So I just had there was a couple times I was playing the song. I was like, I have no idea what comes next. I go, but you know what? As I listen, I'll know what it is, and I was able to relax. Where when I had less experience playing drums live, I would be like, I don't know what comes next. And then I would fuck it up.
I saw somebody.
You got to get yourself. Yeah, but I know what comes right now. So just keep playing the hell out of this and whatever.
I saw somebody say Bill Burr is amazing at the drums. You were getting a lot of love. Dude, by the way, Josh Adam Myers, I laugh every time I see the clips of him because that guy, he did it at Skankfest. He does it everywhere. You want to talk about a guy who gives 110%.
Without a doubt.
Guy's like, dude, he just rocks his body. He dives into the crowd. He crowd surfs. he puts every passionate ounce of his body in the song. And then he's just like, yeah, man, I'm losing my voice. But dude, it was the fucking
last
best
night
show.
I watching him whipping that crowd into a frenzy. You know, LA crowd, people kind
He's
of
an
sitting there
animal.
say, come on, get up, get up. And he came back, dude. He was like, you know, hardest working man in show business look on his face. I sent him a text this morning. I was saying, dude, that was amazing.
Yeah.
You know? And then he talks to everybody. Everybody's like nervous and shit because you're outside. You're going to crush it. You're going to crush it, bro. And then after you do it, oh, dude, you fucking killed it. You killed it. They loved it. Yeah, no, you're fucking great. The guy's the best. Josh Adam Myers is the fucking best. We also had the rap party, the final rap party for F is for Family. And, you know, it was awesome. And it was also kind of sad. And I really made sure that I took it in because, you know I was looking at everybody that was like, this whole group of people is never going to be all together again. You know what I mean? We'll run into each other, you know, be clusters here and there, but to have us, you know, so many of us there, they had skee ball there. We were playing that. And then what I loved was Mike Price stayed there to the very end. I left with about 10 minutes. When they said last call, I left because we had just come back from Vegas. My wife was tired, but like, you know, just the captain going down with the ship. He was the best. And I got to tell him how much fun I had working with him and stuff. But yeah, dude, that's the end of an era for me and my
Congratulations, man. Congratulations. I was going to do an inside joke about F is for Family, about a friend of ours, but I'm not going to go there during something nice. I was going to, but you know, I'm going to leave that out. I'm going to say congratulations. That's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah. So now I kind of have, you know, I just have like a lot of like free time now, which is great. Like the second I'm done with this podcast, I'm going to go ride bikes with my daughter. And, oh, dude, like I literally had to look around. We got like a little one of those electric cars.
I saw the picture.
Oh, my God.
You know what? My wife thought it was real. Stacy thought it was real. So Stacy goes, oh, my God. She goes, I love that truck. He got one of those. And I go, Stacy, it's a fucking toy. I go,
yeah, it's the angle I took it.
And the angle, it looks big. It looks like it's in your drive. It looks like you bought a fucking new one.
Well, this year, what I did, Paul, was I got all of my big gifts out of the way early. So now I'm just dealing with stocking stuffers, right? So I'm going to go to Amoeba Records and I'm going to buy a bunch of, like, I got my daughter totally into, like, she likes Zeppelin, Aerosmith, AC/DC. I put it on. She says louder. She
likes that already? She's into that already?
Yeah. You know what's funny? You know what she thought they were saying instead of walk this way? You know, they sing different lyrics. She thought they were saying 4 kids play. Just going, 4 kids play. 4. I'm like, no, honey, it's walk this way. She's like, Dad, no, it isn't. I was like, all right, it's 4 kids play. She likes Back in Black. She likes Black Dog, Rock and Roll. Those are Zeppelin songs. 38 Special, Hold On Loosely. And then I got like some really older shit. Like some 1950s stuff. And then, or like some trucker songs that are just funny. You know, that one, 6 days on the road and I'm going to make it home tonight. Like, yeah. So they like those songs because they sound silly. She listened to some Willie Nelson and who did the Mamas Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be Cowboys. She loves that song too.
Oh, who did that? Who did
the guy who was supposed to be on the plane the day the music died and he gave up his seat.
Oh,
I keep thinking Merle Haggard, but it's not him. It's Waylon Jennings.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean,
something and what is that? Old faded Levi's and silver belt buckles, and each night begins a new day.
They all sounded like that. It's funny.
They don't understand them. We don't know you. You'll probably just ride away.